What's up, gang? Hey man, in this video we're gonna watch in real time how a woman manipulates her husband in real time on live YouTube, podcast, whatever the fuck they trying to do. But if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like button. Also hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I think we almost there, but we need the people that's watching these videos to hit that subscribe button, because I know it's a lot of people that's watching them that ain't subscribed to the channel yet. And if you haven't done so already, jump into the CLG community. It is only $48 a month. You get a 7-day free trial, and for the month of May, the first 50 people get a one-on-one coaching call with me for free. So jump into that, take advantage of that, and without further ado, watch this one to the very end because I got a ton of gold nuggets. But let's jump into the video. I'm just gonna jump right into the video and respond to it, man.
Women especially have a hard time being connected to themselves inside of sex. And a lot of times this starts out when we are young. So when we're in our teens or whenever you start making out or having sexual relationships with guys, oftentimes your first experiences have some trauma involved, or you feel peer pressure, or you feel like there's some kind of pressure or should that you're responding to. This is what I need to do to be liked, or this is what culture says, or this is what this guy wants from me. And so you have all these situations where you learn to just disconnect from your body around sexuality. Or let's say another one is you grow up around purity culture. You learn to disconnect from your body around sexuality because you learn that's really, really bad. So it either can be that you have bad experiences or painful experiences with other people, or you have painful beliefs and you learn to kind of exit your body and not be present. I know a lot of women learned how to be sexy because that is what was culturally wanted. They knew how to get a guy by being sexy, but they did it by disconnecting from themselves and putting on a performance. Women have all of these ways that they've learned to disconnect from themselves, from the truth of what they want, from having a voice, and they learn to be an image for whoever it is. And eventually that disconnection creates a gap in them being able to experience pleasure in sex. If I'm performing for you sexually, you're never actually getting the connection to me. And so I see this happen all the time where women have to go on a journey of learning to stop abandoning their body, stop jumping out of their body, actually listen to what they want and what they need, and start to give themselves a voice for what's going on internally. When you do that, you start to reintegrate into yourself, and then gets so much better. And your partner, you love so much more when I'm present.
Oh, completely.
It's a completely different scenario. And it is so much more fulfilling for both of us. And so you've done a great job at being safe. I might say, hey, I'm having a hard time getting into my body. You don't take that as a personal reflection. The ability for me to say something's going on and have you respond with kindness has made it so that I've learned I don't have to abandon myself to make you happy.
That is the beginning of the ending of that relationship. That is the beginning of the ending of that relationship. This is the word salad that women use basically when they want to tell their husband that they don't want to fuck them no more. This is the shit that women start to say. This is how they talk. This is what they start saying. This is how they start expressing themselves. Bro, if you watch that clip 100 million fucking times, if you just kept rewatching the clip, you will realize that she's saying a whole bunch of fucking nothing, bro. It's just word salad on top of word salad on top of fucking word salad. This motherfucker's talking about shit that don't even fucking make sense. Yeah, when I was younger, like I disconnect myself from how I feel about sex, and so like basically, like the nights that I don't want to fuck you, I'm just say shit like I'm not in my body. Chat, what the fuck? And this is sad, man. It's sad because I actually feel sorry for the guy. Like the guy looks like a capable man. He looks like a capable man. He looks like he can provide for her. He looks like, he got on one knee for her. He married her. He did something that a lot of guys probably wouldn't do with that chick. You feel me? And what does he get for doing that? A nagging ass bitch talking about what she wants. What she wants. You know what he's getting? He's getting a girl that's trying her hardest. Well, I don't even think she's trying. I think she controls that fucking relationship. I can see that from one fucking clip. That dude's just sitting there, just letting her go on and go on. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yeah, honey. He's literally just sitting there almost as if he's her pet dog. Where did we go wrong as men, where the women have so much control over the men that give them commitment. Meanwhile, the guy that's fucking her how he wants to fuck her, she creaming all over the nigga dick and having out-of-body experience orgasms. And he don't give a fuck how she feel. He tearing that pussy up how he want to tear that fucking pussy up. So this the shit I'm talking about, bro. Like, this is how, like, I've run across a lot of cheating ass wives. I've run across a lot of cheating ass girls with boyfriends. I've run across a lot of cheating ass hoes. This is the conversation that they have with their fucking man in order to basically reestablish the dynamic in the relationship and basically take their power and their control and take head of the household in so many ways. And the way that women do that is they control that guy's access to sex. So basically, when that guy gets into a committed relationship with her, he's jumping into a truly monogamous relationship if he decides to be monogamous. He's jumping into a truly monogamous relationship. This is what I mean by that. If a guy is in a truly monogamous relationship, meaning that he chooses to be monogamous, meaning that he will not pursue any girl that he finds attractive. He is only going to look for his wife for sexual access. You got to understand, he is truly monogamous because he's the one that has to do the pursuing. Meanwhile, that girl is never truly monogamous because she still has the same dating strategy, whether she's single or whether she's in a relationship. Her dating strategy is to look cute, and men will pursue her. Do you see the difference? Like, I really want this to sink in your head. If one woman is the only way that you get access to sex, you gotta understand that no woman is ever truly monogamous. If she finds a guy that is more of her type and checks more of her boxes than even her current husband, and he's actually willing to take her serious, she will drop her husband and she will just she will say some word salad shit like this bitch was saying. She'll say some word salad shit and say, I just don't feel the spark and the connection. You know, we tried to work it out, honey, but you just don't bring that out of me. But where the guy is actually going wrong is when I'm talking about 80-20, I'm talking about, I hear her, but I don't listen to shit she say. I hear what she's saying, but I don't listen to shit. You feel me? She talking all that nonsense, blah, 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 blah. I'm still gonna fuck that bitch how I want to. I'm still gonna get my dick sucked. I'm still gonna do all that shit. You think a bitch gonna tell me, oh, I'm not in my body today? I'll be like, all right, get on your knees. You know what I mean? Get on your knees. But I'm not in my body. Get on your knees. Goddamn, I don't give a fuck. You ain't gotta be in your body to get dick stuffed in your throat. What the fuck I need you in your body for, motherfucker? Like, we put these little dumb assholes in check early and often. And if they want to keep trying to be masculine and trying to take control of the conversation, rotation. I'll see you when I see you. You feel me? Put your ass in that goddamn drip campaign. A lot of these women aren't even fit to be wives. A lot of these guys are marrying women that aren't fit to be wives out of desperation and scarcity. That's really what it comes down to. Girls that are saying shit like this is one of the biggest red flags that the majority of men miss. And she's doing it publicly. See, a lot of guys, they look at a video like that, they don't see that as a big deal. They be like, no, she has good points. You one of them suckers. If you listening to a woman and you in your mind saying she got good points, you a sucker. You are a sucker. Do you know how many times a woman has said something and did the complete opposite? Test it. I'm in the field. I'm talking to women. Go out and test it yourself. Just start writing down everything a woman say, and then look at her actions. I want you to have a bunch of girlfriends. Just hang out with girls all day fucking long, because I know you ain't getting no pussy. If you believe in the words that she's saying, I know you ain't fucking because you believe women. Dudes that believe women ain't fucking. I'm just being honest. Guys that like actually listen to women, not hear them, because you gotta understand, in the CLG community I teach guys 80-20. 80-20 means let this bitch yap, but you're not really like listening to her. Like you hearing her, like you hearing what she says, but you're not listening to nothing that she says, because you know, in the female nature part of the CLG, you know most of the shit she's saying is just bullshit. It's word salad. What is word salad? Saying a bunch of fucking nonsense to justify why you don't want to fuck your husband. Let's get down to the fucking bottom of it. Let's get down to the bottom of it. You're trying to give yourself a way out to fucking your husband. And the guy looks like a capable guy. He looks like a guy who has stepped up to the plate. Looks like a guy who's in the gym. Looks like a guy who can provide. Looks like a guy who obviously provides you with emotional support and all of that shit. But those are the guys that get fucking mistreated by women. Those are the guys that get mistreated by women. This is sad, but it's fucking true. I learned this in one of my fucking classes. And it made complete sense, even though it is fucking sad. It's sad as fuck, right? The example I'm finna give you is sad as fuck. But it was true. I learned this in college. We had a professor, he was like an older white man. I think he was a little schizophrenic. He was a little all over the place. But he was really good when it came to history. He was like a history teacher. And the class that I took with him was African Americans. Everybody on the football team that was black, because there was only 2% black at that fucking college that I went to. Everybody that was on the football team that was black, we all took this class together. We was like, man, let's take this class. It's about African American history. You know what I mean? Let's take this class. We took this class. We learned about slavery. We learned about all that shit, right? Well, there was a point in time where there was a revolution with the slaves, right? And the slaves were basically fighting back against their owners. I think it was like a war between whatever. It was a revolution. And there were two type of slaves owners that a lot of people didn't know. And it was all documented through books that they made us read. It was all documented through journaling. Meaning that back in the day, a lot of bored white women would take opioids, which is the same shit they take now, like oxycodone and shit like that. But opioids didn't have fentanyl in them. It just was pure opioids. Opioids is like those drugs that people take to just relax. You know what I mean? So women would write all these journals in different parts of the South. They would all write these journals, and they'll kind of put the journals together, and they'd be like, oh, this is true, because women talk about how they go to watch hangings and all this shit like that, right? So one of the things that that we talked about in the class was how there were two types of slave owners. There were ruthless, nasty, brutal slave owners, like people that were so nasty and brutal. Like, I don't even want to mention some of the stories that they did to their slaves, but it was very sickening shit. Like shit that kept me up at night. I'm like, God damn, how could you do that to another man? They did it. You feel me? They were very nasty fucking slave owners. And then they also had slave owners that were very nice and sweet. Like, they like treated their slaves well, and they were very nice to them, and they didn't want their slaves to be beaten too much and things like that. Well, did you know when the revolution came and the slave owners were like, or the slaves were like trying to escape and stuff like that? Did you know the nicest slave owners, the ones that were super sweet, super nice, when the slave owners like had the revolution, those slave owners, the nice ones, were murdered in the most brutal fashion, like beheaded type shit, like really nasty shit. But those sick ass slave owners that used to do shit, like, I'll give you one example. He used to bury his fucking some of his slaves alive. Very sick shit. You feel me? Those ones was barely even touched during the revolution. His slaves were even afraid to try to escape. I'm not trying to tell you to be this nasty and shit like that. Yes, we have evolved, but basically what I'm trying to say is being the pushover husband, thinking that you're doing everything right, doing everything to please your woman, and not putting yourself first, because even God says that the man is the leader of the household. Now, don't take that fucking story that I told you and make that think that you have to be violent, or you have to be this, or you have to be this. No, you just have to be fucking selfish. You have to turn your care down. You have to move to the beat of your own drum, and you got to let her know early and often who the fuck the leader of the household is. Fuck your feelings. In so many words. You don't have to be aggressive. And to be honest, the best way to do it, I'm just going to give you the best way to strategy. Because a lot of you niggas want to take that story and be like, I got to be a ruthless fucking asshole. No, you don't. And I'm going to be honest with you. Being too ruthless actually shows that you care too much. I'm going to be honest with you. You feel me? Myron Gaines from Fresh and Fit He's a very smart individual, all that shit like that. But when you go to but he's really good at marketing. So I don't know if that's how he is in real life, but if he is really extreme with women in real life, he's gonna turn off more women, because that is another form of caring too much. Think about it. If you telling your girl, you can't leave the house, you can't do this, you can't do this, that's another sign of actually caring too much. You feel me? It's on the opposite side of the spectrum. They both are, any side of the spectrum, they both fucking lose. It's always, no matter what you do, think about it. Everything that you do, if you want to be great at it, it's always something in the middle. You get what I'm trying to say? The people that are the best, they not too hot, they not too cold. They in the fucking middle. Just like the fucking little fucking story that they always talk about. This porridge was too hot, this porridge was too cold. Motherfucker, I like the one in the middle. That's how everybody is. You ain't supposed to be too extreme this way, meaning too soft, and you ain't supposed to be too fucking hard. Especially when you're dealing with women. You're supposed to be in the middle. Meaning that your care is turned all the way the fuck down, and you listen 80-20, allow her to be herself around you, allow her to open up around you, allow her to fucking talk her shit. And you have to be smart enough to pick up on the patterns of what type of bitch this is, and you gotta put her in the proper category. I'm not telling him, this guy, he's already married her, he's already lost. He's already lost. I'm not telling him what to do, because it's too late. He's already in marriage with her. I hope he got a prenup with the bitch. But now the girl she's really exerting her dominance. When in the dating process, before he even put a ring on her finger, she was already showing these traits. She was already showing these masculine traits. She was already showing these traits that, you know, she's tired of being ran through. Now the next man needs to listen to her, follow her lead. You know, she wants to run the house even though she's the inferior of the two. Now, you can give that to her if she did everything, if she earned it. But guys give girls all of that shit and they earn nothing. And what I mean by if they earned it, did she approach you? Did she fuck you? Like, did she say take your dick out and then she fucked on you? Did she do that? Did she put her pride and ego on the side? Did she approach you? Did she reach out to you? Did she set up the dates? Did she pay for the fucking dates? Does she pay the bills? Does she make more money than you? Did she earn the right to take the leadership position? Like, if she earned the right to be, like, let's say you a broke ass kid and this bitch came in to save your life. She hit on you. She said, come here, let me clean you up. Let me take care of you. Let me put some money in your pocket. Let me put food on your plate. Okay. She earned the right to be in that leadership role. Right? She earned the right to be in that leadership role. But 9 times out of 10, the women aren't doing that. They are not earning the right to be in the leadership role. The man is the one who had to put his ego aside. The man is the one who had to reach out to her. The man is the one who had to approach her. The man is the one who had to pay the bills. 9 times out of 10, right? The man is the stronger, more insightful out of the two, usually, right? So if the man had to do all the work, well, the man is the natural fucking leader of the team. The man is the leader. And guess what, guys? If the man isn't the leader, that relationship is going to be ran into the ground. Girls are not great leaders. Like, I would not be surprised 10 years from now, unless they just thugging it out, I would not be surprised 10 years, 20 years from there, they divorce and she initiates it. And a lot of people was kind of getting confused because a lot of people didn't know that the numbers were so skewed. Like that divorce lady, she said 90% of divorces are initiated by women. Do you know why so high of a percentage is initiated by women? Because a lot of people, they were saying it was like 70, 80%. But this is what they was missing out. There's another 20% that says that it was a mutual divorce. It wasn't mutual, motherfucker. It was the woman. You get what I'm trying to say? It was the fucking woman. The ones that's mutual, it was the woman. That's just the woman being politically correct. So that other 20% that's mutual, that's the woman fucking initiating again. So that's why they say 90% are initiated by women. Meaning that in that type of marriage, that bitch talking, yapping, taking control, all that shit like that, just me knowing women, that is on that end of the spectrum. Because the guy who has the submissive wife, she's not going nowhere. The guy who's a man's man is not going. I was listening to John Gotti talk about his father, John Gotti. He said, my father wasn't like the other fathers in the neighborhood. My father, my mom truly loved my father. My father truly ran that household. My father truly ran that household. Like, truly. Like, my mother, when my father was at the house, my mother cooked, cleaned, did everything. She loved my father. But then I'll go to my friend's house. It seemed like the mom was running the show. It seemed like the father was some passive-aggressive punk. And the mom was dictating. And those relationships never fucking lasted. Those relationships always ended divorced. My mom loved my father to the day she fucking died. Did you know that's the same thing with me? My mother loved my real father. You feel me? She loved my she loves my stepfather too, but you get what I'm trying to say? The love of her heart, like the one that really she loved the most, and she told me, was my real father. Why? She said, your real father knew how to put me in line. And my mom's a very difficult person to put in line. Because you got to understand the psyche of my mom. My mom was considered, at least this is the words for my real father, and this is also the words for my stepfather. My mom was considered like the hottest chick back then. Like in the club, when it was, my father said your mom was the hottest by far. It wasn't even close. Like your mom was like different level hot. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? So she really needed, it's just sad that my father had to be a gangster to even put her in line. Like, it's sad that he had to be damn near a fucking gangster slash Jamaican drug dealer slash killer just to even fucking put her in line. But the fact that she loved him the most because he was able to put her in line, he was able to know his worth, he was able to move to the beat of his own drum, he was able to, and she would say all this shit. He was selfish, he was this, he didn't listen, he fucking did his own thing. That's the guy she fucking loved the most. But the majority of men, and I've seen this my whole life, the majority of men are men just like that, listening to his wife. Yeah, honey, whatever you want, baby, whatever you want. I've been to my friend's house and I see the woman running shit. Even in my household. My mom was used to my real father. So even in my household with my stepfather, my mom ran the house. And trust me, that house was fucking hell. Like, just take my word. Me and my mom are best friends right now. I am not telling you guys no lies. My mom ran that fucking house. Me and my mom are best fucking friends. That house was hell. It was so scary sometimes. My stepdad would be afraid to speak up sometimes. He'd be like, man, just let her do her thing. Hey, don't get her mad. Don't get her mad. He was one of them, man, don't piss her off. And I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? Like, even when I was young, I was a rebel. I was a natural rebel. So I'm like, y'all just gonna let this motherfucker just go crazy like this? Just do whatever the fuck she want, huh? She just can throw shit around, break, she can do whatever the fuck she want. Nobody gonna stop her. You feel me? And I wasn't big and strong enough, you feel me? So if I would try to step up, she'll whoop my motherfucking ass. I was like 8 years old. This is a grown ass woman. And my mom can fight like a motherfucker. She would beat the shit out. She'll whoop my ass so bad that my motherfucking breath would be out. She'd kick me in my stomach, all kind of shit. Whoop my ass, hit me with a belt switch, fuck me up. You feel me? Blood. Oh, she ain't give a fuck. Nigga, I be bleeding down my fucking arm and shit. She ain't give a fuck. Any sign of fucking disrespect, she motherfucker beat my motherfucking ass. Now we best of friends now. But guess what? I guarantee you, if my real father didn't go to jail for all the shit that he did, that motherfucker was a gangster for real. I guarantee you, if my real father stayed in the house, I don't even know if my mom would have laid a finger on me. I don't see it like that. You feel me? Or if she did, it would have, my real father would, hey, chill. You feel me? Chill out. And she would have chilled. Because women know who to do shit with. Like, it's sad, but it's the truth. Women are not dumb. They know who to treat, how to treat, who to treat. That same woman that's talking crazy like that, around the right guy, the right Chad motherfucker, she was sucking that nigga dick, getting fucked, doing everything. Super submissive. Yes, daddy, yeah, uh-huh. So yeah, she wasn't with that. I'm not in my body today. She wasn't with that shit with that Chad, and she probably was coming harder. And that's probably the problem. She probably remember how that Chad dicked on her real good, fucked her real good, and now she stuck with, you feel me? Now she's stuck with beta. She still remember Chad, but now she's stuck with beta. So now she's trying to use word salad to have more control over this nigga because he's so easily manipulated. You feel me? He's so easily manipulated. So she using that word salad on him. She using that, you feel me? She knows she got that nigga. You notice how she talk like she knew this nigga was gonna agree. She ain't have no. This what I'm talking about. When a girl real comfortable like this, talking this shit like this to you, like talking like that to you, the respect gone. And if without respect, there is no love. She can stay, and this is the sad part, she can stay in that relationship because nobody else wants her. You gotta understand this shit. Nobody else wants to take her serious. So she, in her mind, she kind of had to settle for that guy. And girls, their egos is way bigger than ours. Their emotions is way more intense than ours. You ghost a girl, she feels it 10 times more than you feel it. Their emotions is stronger than ours. So you gotta understand this shit when you're dealing with women. So their ego is stronger than ours too. So you gotta understand is women hate settling. So when they feel like they settled and they feel like they're dating a man that's lesser than them, every day they look at that man, they hate him. They can't flat out say, I fucking hate you. They can't say that. They got to do the word salad shit. Like, oh, you know, honey, I'm not in my body. I'm not in my body. When does she say, when do you think she gets in her body? When she, like, she was like, you know, cause like when I am in my body, sex is really good for you, isn't it? He's like, yeah. How you gonna tell him what the fuck good for him? This is what I'm trying to say. She treating that nigga like a dog, bro. Like, listen, she talking shit. She talking her shit. Like she putting it on his ass. Cause this is what girls do. Girls is real nasty like this. Girls will go to any extent to manipulate a man. I've seen this firsthand. Girls will lie about being raped. Girls will lie about past relationships. They weren't raped. They'll lie about it just so they can get power over their man. Like, oh, I was raped this one time and I'm just having flashbacks to that moment. Not tonight, honey. They will have any story not to fuck their husband. They will do anything not to hold their end of the bargain up. They really don't like their husband like that. That's all they could get. So they hated the fact that they had to settle because a real man, like a man's man, would never take them serious. The guy that dicked her down made her fall in love. You feel me? It didn't matter the size of the dick. None of that shit mattered. It's the way he moved to the beat of his own drum. It's the way he put that bitch in her feminine. And that's where she naturally wants to be. She wants to be with a man that can just allow her to shut her fucking brain off. She wants to be with a man that she adores. She wants to be a man that she looks up to as a catch. The moment that she has to degrade or go down from that option is the moment she hates the man that she ended up with. And she can stay in a relationship with a man that she despises. You get what I'm trying to say? And she might be cheating. But you gotta understand, if she cheating, she don't want to cheat with another soft ass nigga like her husband. She want to cheat with a nigga that moved to the beat of his own drum, don't care. She want to cheat with the alpha of the alpha guy. And if she can't get that dick, she just gonna be miserable as fuck. You ever see a woman running a household and she just miserable as fuck? Like always fucking crazy, mad, crazy, da-da-da. She's miserable because she hates her fucking life, bro. She hates the man she ended up with. She hates that's all she could get. She hated that guy, that fucking Chad, that dicked her really good. Doesn't want to take her serious. All he wants to do is fuck her. She fucking hates her fucking life, bro. Even though the man that she's with is a good fucking man. Even though the man that she's with is her superior. It doesn't even fucking matter. And she was physically attracted to him. But that's the thing. The physical attraction is just what got him in the door to even allow him to get dates. But the thing that really make a bitch obsessed is how you act. Cause an ugly nigga who act like a real nigga, if she get to know that nigga, like she might not, because if he's super ugly, he got to be like in the friends group or something. He got to be able to show her that he that nigga personality wise. You get what I'm trying to say? But if she fuck around and keep hanging that nigga, she get to know his personality and she know he one of them for real, and he put dick on her, she'll love that nigga for life. Even if he an ugly nigga. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? Even if he ugly. Because girls care more about how you act than how you look. Girls care more about how you act than how the fuck you look. I knew ugly niggas that used to drive bitches crazy. We had a nigga in high school, motherfucker ugly as fuck, drove bitches crazy. But he was a thug, gangster ass, moved to the beat of his own drum, in and out of jail, drug dealing ass nigga, gold teeth, long ass dreads, ugly ass motherfucker. Bitches love this nigga, bro. Love this nigga. You feel me? I grew up with niggas like that for real. You know what I'm trying to say? Matter of fact, I saw this nigga. My mom sent me a goddamn news article on this nigga. Bro, police was chasing this nigga down, finally got his ass, pulled out stacks out of his pocket. The nigga be kicking it with, when Pooh Shiesty was not in jail, the nigga was had pictures on his Facebook kicking it with Pooh Shiesty. These the niggas I grew up with. This nigga was on my football team. You feel me? My first year playing football, this nigga was our quarterback. Nigga 6'2", ugly as fuck, dreads, gold teeth, drug dealer, gang banging ass nigga, drove bitches crazy, bad bitches too. I'm talking about the baddest of the bad too. I'm not talking no ugly bitches. No, this nigga had the baddest bitches, bruh. So miss me with all that bullshit. No, women care more about how you act. It's a reason that a drug dealer ass nigga's dicking your bitch down. It's a reason why the nigga that don't give a fuck about your bitch is dicking that bitch down. I guarantee that little white hoe, somebody dicking that bitch down because she can't go without it. There's a nigga out there that don't listen to shit she say and she be like, I don't fit, man. Bitch, suck my fucking dick, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Open your mouth, bitch. Like, what the fuck? And she love that nigga, bro. She loves that nigga, bro. That nigga don't listen to her bullshit. I mean, he hear it. Like, you gotta understand how you deal with a dumb bitch like this. First of all, she would never been main bitch. Not for no real nigga. No real nigga putting her in main bitch category. The way you deal with a little dumb ass bitch like this, right? Let her talk. Let her run her motherfucking mouth. Yada, 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 right? She just fucking talking this shit. Whenever there's a lull in the conversation, because that bitch need to take a breath eventually. She need to take a breath eventually. Whenever there's a lull in the conversation, you do that compliance test that's in the COG community. You feel me? You put a motherfucking hand on your motherfucking dick. You get to making out with her. And before she know it, dick is in the back of her fucking throat. And if she don't want to fucking comply, bye, bitch. You ain't good for nothing else. You think I'm about to listen to all this nagging and you ain't sucking my dick? Bye, bitch. And after you get your fucking dick sucked real nice and proper and you want some of that pussy, you transition to get the fucking on that goddamn pussy. And you don't give a fuck what the fuck she want. She start talking, you tell that bitch to shut the fuck up. Shh. Hey man, you throwing off my concentration. Shh. I'm the one that gotta stay hard, bitch. You gotta please me, goddammit. I'm the one that did the work to get you, bitch. I had to talk to you, I had to get you, I had to do all the work. So I'm gonna enjoy that pussy how I feel like enjoying it. And you guys will be surprised. When you start moving to the beat of your own drum and you start fucking bitches how the fuck you wanna fuck them, you'll be surprised how much cream is on your fucking dick. You'll be surprised how wet these bitches start getting. Mind-blowing shit. You feel me? All that asking a bitch, what position do you like? What do you tend to talking about sex? Who the fuck? Did you know real killers don't talk about killing? Did you know real killers don't talk about killing? I'm talking about the real ones. I'm not talking about the niggas that gotta shoot up and let everybody know, hey, I just killed a nigga, da, da, da. The real ones, the ones you should be afraid of, they don't talk about what the fuck they do. It's the same thing. The niggas that be fucking for real, they don't be telling a bitch what they gonna do. I don't tell a bitch what I'm gonna do to her. Oh, girl, I'm gonna tear that pussy up, girl. Damn, I got a big old dick, girl. I ain't no fresh ass nigga. And what I mean by fresh is fresh from Fresh and Fit. I got a BBC. I gotta. Shut your dumb ass up. I'm the type of nigga, bitch, I can show you better than I can tell you. I don't talk about sex. I don't bring it up. I don't say shit about sex. I don't do no innuendos. I don't do none of that bullshit. Motherfuckers talk about some, when you're talking to a girl, you gotta say, that's what she said. Nigga, that's the most corniest shit I've ever heard in my motherfucking life. That's what she said. What the fuck I look like saying that bullshit? You know how you know I'm fucking, bitch? When a bitch afraid to get along with a nigga. This bitch still died. My motherfucking, the bitch with the girlfriend, the bitch with the boyfriend, still fucking trying to, scared to meet with me. Cause she know every time we motherfucking link, I'm fucking. We don't talk about that shit. I don't sex that bitch. I don't be, send me your pussy lips. No, I don't do that shit. I show her that I'm that nigga. When she in my presence, she can feel it. She know what time it is. Motherfucker, we ain't even got to be in the house. We can pull in the parking lot right here. I know how to lead things forward. I know how to make things happen. Before she know, dick is touching the back of her fucking throat. That's the before she knows, she getting face fucked. And if I'm really feeling nasty, I might nut in the bitch. Come on, man. Y'all gotta stop letting these girls run this goddamn manipulation tactics on y'all, and then y'all record that shit, bro. Your day's a number, homeboy. Let an alpha motherfucking male come through that motherfucking house. You see how Jeff Bezos' wife be looking at Leonardo DiCaprio? That's how that little bitch gonna be looking at an alpha. Because the muscles don't matter. That guy look like a capable guy. The guy look like he can, you feel me? He look like a capable white man. Probably on some TRT, you feel me? Probably on some dick pills. You know what I mean? He look like a capable guy. But she don't see him as that. It don't matter what you really is. It's niggas that's really real. It's guys that's really real. Like, they can kill another man with their bare hands, for real. It's guys that's built like that. They can, like, men fear them. But they bitch don't. They bitch look at, oh, he a pussy. Even though he really like that, for real. With other men. But he gets soft around his bitch. You feel me? And then you wonder why that man's man is losing his bitch to the pool boy. I met a pool boy that fucked everybody's wife. It was a little white, and he wasn't even tall, bro. That nigga was shorter than me. That nigga was like 5'7", 5'8". The nigga was shorter than me, ripped as fuck. Now, I ain't gonna lie, the nigga was ripped as fuck. A little white boy, right? We smoking weed with the nigga back in high school. And he was telling us all the stories of all the wives he be fucking, right? And he is when I say a fucking Chad, this nigga talk like a Chad. He be like, yeah, bro, like, fuck, bro. Like, yeah, I just fucking clean this lady's pool, bro. Bro, every time I go over, she wants to fuck, bro. All she wants to do is fuck. Like, all day, bro. Like, I fucking get tired of fucking this bitch, bro. And he's like, oh, then I got this other lady, bro. Like, I fucked her the other night. And then, then this other one. Oh, my God, bro. Like, that's how he talk, bro. He don't give a fuck about shit. He talk like a surfer boy ass motherfucker. Blonde hair, ripped motherfucker. Me and my boy, he was an offensive lineman on my high school team. Big, tall, black motherfucker. He the one that introduced us. You feel me? So, and back then, he was the pool boy. He was also a weed man. You feel me? So he also sold weed. But he used to smoke us out for free. Cause we was cool with the nigga. This motherfucker had us smoking some yellow strand. Like, it was like a new strand. It was like yellow or some shit. It wasn't green. It had like a yellow fucking hue to that bitch. We used to get high as fuck with this motherfucker. This motherfucker used to tell us all these married bitches he was fucking. And he was fucking. And then he would show us these bitches, bro. These bitches was hot as fuck. Like, these like trophy wife ass bitches. Like, these ain't no, we over here thinking that these cougar ugly bitches. No, these like trophy wife, perky titty, nice fit bitches. Husbands work their ass off, put them in these big ass, like, he clean pools for big mansion bitch houses. You feel me? Ripped ass motherfucking white boy, cut up like a motherfucker, was fucking the shit out of all them bitches, bro. I'm talking about every time we smoke with this nigga, he talking about how he think that he don't even clean pools. He think they just literally be calling him over just to fuck. You feel me? Nigga, a weed dealer and a pool cleaner dropping dick in bitches. Dropping dick in bitches. And all of them, all of those women, all of their husbands is capable, because how else can them bitches be stay-at-home wives to big mansions like that? How else can they be stay-at-home with big-ass pools and mansions? All those niggas that they marry, every one of those guys are capable men. But the pool boy coming over there dropping dick in them hoes. So be careful out here, guys. Y'all gotta pick up on the signs. Y'all gotta know who the main bitch is, who the fucking rotation bitches is. You gotta pick up on them. Cause it's a lot of niggas trying to turn a rotation bitch into a main bitch. Yes, there are good girls out there, but the way she operate when she was single is how she gonna operate when she in a marriage. Because her dating strategy isn't gonna change. So trust me on that shit, man. And if you guys haven't done it so already, lock into the CLG community. Like I said, $48 a month. The first 50 people this month, the month of May, first 50 people, one-on-one. So we still got slots open. You get a free one-on-one call with me. As soon as you get in, just hit me with a DM, and then we'll schedule something to schedule a one-on-one call with me. All you guys that already jumped in this month, you already know who you are. You reach out to me, DM, whenever you get a chance, right? And then we'll schedule a one-on-one. And with that being said, man, I'm out.